we're going to take care of the file menu in this bar right here. We're going to try and take you through share all the way over to version history. So share button is mimicked over here, so they both have the same application. If you want to share, you can do a couple things. You can get a shareable link, which is called link sharing. If you basically want to create a link share, you click that, Google makes a link for you, and then you can decide who gets that link. So if you want off, that basically means there is no link sharing. Anyone in Fostoria schools can link, or has the link, can edit it, meaning you're going to collaborate with them and they're going to be able to type on your document. They could comment on your document, they can view, or you have more. If you want to make it public on the web, meaning anyone on the internet could find it without any sign-in required, it basically becomes like a web page, you would do that. If anyone has it that has the link, it would be this, meaning you have to send them the link. This would be just Fostoria City Schools Red Mail people. This one, anyone at Fostoria Red Mail that has the link, or then off. So I'm going to cancel that. In terms of sharing, you could type someone's name in and give them any level of privilege. You want them to edit it, comment, or view, and you could add a note like, hey, this is happening, and you can either notify them or not. And you also have an advanced button. The advanced button allows you to still add people, still give privileges, notify them, add a message. You could send a copy to yourself, but the most important part of this advanced part is if you want to prevent people you've given edit privileges of adding any other people or changing any level of access, you could do that. So basically, if I gave access to PK iPads and then wanted to prevent them from doing anything else, they would be part of the document, but they could not do anything else like change access or add new people to our doc. 2, this one's very important if you do not want your content to be taken. If you want to disable downloading, printing, copying for anyone who's a viewer or a commentator, basically, if I change them to a viewer and I disable the download print, they can do nothing but look at it. This little guy is an expiration date. If I want them to lose their access in 7 days, I can. So now they have 7-day access, view only, they can't add, and they can't download, print, or copy. So I've shared that document. One thing that's important, once it's shared, if you go to your Google Drive, you would see the little icon that it's shared with somebody. Now, as I move down, new, you can make a new document, a new template, or any other Google product in the Google Education Suite right from here. Open would basically give you a chance to open your Google Drive if you wanted to open a template, or if you wanted to open something that you've worked on in any of the Google areas of your drive. Make a copy does exactly what you think. It's going to make a copy of this document, but the important thing is it's going to make a copy wherever this one lives. So this one lives in my drive. If I was to make a copy, it would make the copy also live in my drive. Download, if you're going to be sending this in a way that you think the person that's going to be messing with it on the other end needs it in doc, you can make it a Microsoft Word doc or any of these other formats. These then become a download, and then you can attach it to an email. If you want to email this straight out from here, you basically can decide what format it's going to be in. You can pick the 2, write the message, and it will send it using your Gmail. If you want to make the document available offline, you can click that, and then basically this file will stay in your Google Drive and be accessible without online access, and any edits you would make would then sync once you got back to having internet access. This could be very important for a document that you're working on with students who might not have internet access. Being available offline lets them edit it even though it doesn't, they might not have internet access. They could open their drive, they could get to that file, they could add to that file. It would just sync once it got back to internet. And then last but not least, at this top half is the version history. So we've made some edits to this. This is a great feature that Google is sort of the kind of leading company on. This doc has a version history, and I can look at it anytime. If I click it, this is now today at 10:11 a.m. I can look over here, and it shows me any saved edits. So it shows me that originally at 9:14 it was blank. At 10:11 this was typed. I can make a copy of just this version. I can name the version. I can also return to an original version. So if there's been a mistake, if a collaborator has edited something in a way you don't want, you can click on the older version and restore it, meaning it's going to force it back to that version. What's great is you can bounce back and forth. So if, for example, if I come out of here and that was accidentally deleted, if I forget to press Command Z and I close it out and I come back, I could go to version history, see the version history, notice the change. So at 10:17, this was deleted. At 10:11, it looked like this. If I want it to be the 10:11 version, I could restore it, and it goes back to the 10:11 version with the stuff back. Restored 10:11. So that is the file menu from share to version history.